Hello there. Alrighty, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different today. So I'm still getting over a cold, so sorry about that. Um, Alrighty, I've been actually asked to play a celebration of life for a fellow clarinet player who passed this year, and we're doing the Mozart Clarinet Quintet. It's just gonna be the second and the fourth movements. There's some cadenzas in there, but I'm not going to be playing them. I just don't think it's appropriate. So I'm actually really pleased to play this for her. And, I sat next to her in orchestra for years. She always had really good stories about this city and just how it grew because she lived in Seattle her whole life. And very, very sweet as well. So I'm going to show you how to work up a little bit of these parts because in the fourth movement there's some little tricky things in here, and I just want to make sure that it's nice and polished. Now a little background on this is this part I'm going to work on the variation 4 of the fourth movement. Now this is all tongued, 16th notes, goes like 120 at least, but I'm going to be playing it slurred just because I think it sounds nicer and I know my abilities, and that's just what I'm going to do because we have less than a week, I think. So I'm going to set the metronome. I'm going to start at 90 beats per minute, quarter note. I'm going to set the emphasis on the downbeat. That way I can keep track of when the measures change. Perfect. Alrighty, so I'm going to get this going. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Okay, this is very under tempo. My goal is like 120. I'm starting at 90. Cool. Now that came out pretty good. I want to now focus on having lighter fingers. That way they don't sound so like clumpy. So every time you go into it, just think about what you can improve, even if it's just like a little thing. Ooh, okay, a little different there. So I'm going to do it another time, and then I'm going to increase the tempo. Okay, not bad. There's a little bit of like in the middle of that I'm a little uneven. So another thing I like doing is kind of breaking it up. Instead of, I'll do, it gets you thinking about the pattern a little different. So I'm playing it in triplets instead of 16ths. Cool. Now I'm going to do it how it's intended. Cool. Okay, that came out a little cleaner. Now I'm going to increase it to 100. Since I started pretty slow, I can increase it quite a bit in the beginning. The closer I get to my goal, I'm going to go little, like smaller steps. Don't just go in, subdivide, and just think about your breath. Okay, oops, didn't really quite cover the finger, the hole right here. And then the next measure, I was thinking about that mistake, and then I messed up. So, let's do it again. Okay, one more time. Nope. Okay. It's coming out a little dicey. Maybe I'll go 106. Like, I want to go faster. Yeah, just be present. Another thing you want to kind of focus on is not playing too loud. This is all about the technique and polishing up the fingies. Okay, I'm going to do that thing I did, breaking it up into triplets. Nope. It's kind of a mind meld or whatever, but it kind of helps you clean up your fingers. Okay, I'm gonna play it as intended from the beginning. No. Cool. Okay, let's increase it just a little bit. I'm gonna go to 110, no, 112. Okay. Yeah. Another thing that's really important is just don't dissociate in the middle of that. Don't get lost. Okay, I'm gonna put it up to 116. Now we're getting closer to our goal. Baby steps. One more time. Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna do 120. Now I'm pushing myself. But this is my goal, and I still have like about a week or so. Okay, nope. I'm gonna try that again, the triplets. Nope, that's really messing me up. Let's play it as intended. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna put this down, come back to it tomorrow, and I'm gonna actually start again at 90 just to make sure it is nice and solid. Now, every time you go into it, you want to make sure that you've improved from the last time you did, and then really set yourself like realistic goals. So like I said, I'm not going to be slurring this part, or sorry, I'm not going to be tonguing this part. I'm going to be slurring it because it's just gonna sound really sloppy, and I just don't have the time to work it up. And sometimes when you have a quick deadline with a performance, you really have to assess what you can and can't do in that time. Now, um, don't be torn between playing what's on the page and playing something nice, okay? Um, we're gonna meet in the middle here, and I really want to play as much as I can. That was intended. But yeah, that's how I work something up. I will keep doing a little bit of these from time to time, especially as I get closer to audition time this summer. Um, and I will also put the cover art as the music. That way you can see what section I was working on. Alrighty. You have a great night. Thank you.